Daniel and Maguire on the scoreboard for DCU as they have the 6 points between them. McCann on the ball.
O'Halloran now.
McCann has the cul-de-sac closed off there. She whips it across the Connolly. Shot doesn't go. Picked up well inside there.
Power Cassidy with the rebound. We saw yesterday in the under-18 how efficient she is under those boards, and she's just proven it again as she takes the long shot. Unlucky, she was a good bit outside the three-point line there, but it nearly fell for her.
Yeah, great pressure defense from Maguire there, and Clancy forcing the Kester turnover there.
And we're headed for a timeout. 6:56 to play, quarter one.
And we're back into the first quarter here. 6:56 left in the first quarter here. DCU ball. DCU lead by 6 from baskets from Maguire and Clancy.
And Housen's getting that inbounded ball. Popped out again, but this time it's going to be a Kester ball.
That's it, and O'Halloran making her physical presence known there to Hutchinson, forcing the turnover there as DCU press up.
I was just going to ask you that, Jimmy, what way the defences are lining out. Obviously DCU putting a press there, but have you noticed anything else that's been going on?
Not initially. Both teams kind of tended from the start. Both in a match-up zone. Let's see what happens there. Maguire gets the rebound there.
Just couldn't get it to drop for her there.
A lot of these DCU players would have Super League experience from the past year as well, Mary.
Yeah, definitely. They've been stepping up for Mark Ingall's side all right at Super League level. As Clancy drove in there, great score.
As Kester draw the foul and we'll go to the line to shoot.
And Kester just getting on the scoring there as well. DCU ahead by 6 here. Still a long way though till the final buzzer.
Maguire doing well in the early going here. Maguire, of course, a player originally of East Cavan Eagles in Virginia. A club with a lot of groundwork done by the two Sheridan brothers, Paul and Bernard, now playing her basketball in DCU.
Great ball inside to Power Cassidy there for DCU, but she just wasn't able to finish it, and we're back in the hands of Kester.
Of Long. Conley to Long, let's say, inside the Halloran. Underneath, puts it up. Maguire doing well again under the boards there for DCU as she pushes the ball down the floor.
Oh, unlucky there not to see that one drop. Okay, and it's a DCU ball. Housen's giving the option there. Power Cassidy to Maguire. Clancy's looking for it, doesn't get it though. Oh, good defense there by DCU. Scramble for the ball. It's going to be a jump ball and it's in favour of DCU. Great work there by Clancy.
Conley getting up slowly off the floor for Kester. She had her pocket pick there from the weak side. DCU ball under the basket. The rest want to talk about something here.
As we've said time and time again with these underage games, they've been just a fantastic showcase of talent. Some great players on both of these teams that have featured, as we've said already, in the Schools Cup earlier on in the week, and of course DCU under-18 champions as well. So Housen's were a repeat of that baseline in ball the last time. to Clancy, back to Brona Paracasti, to Housens. Maguire with the screen. Paracasti just manages to keep it under control there.
It has to be said, Connolly doing a great job on Paracasti, making sure she doesn't get the time on the ball that she needs to set up an offense. And it's great to see so many exciting matchups here, Mary. Players of equal talent matching off against each other. Maguire picks up her second foul with 5:09 left in the first. She won't want to have picked up that one.
Subs coming in there for DCU. Maeve O'Shea coming in for Maguire just as she's after picking up that second foul, as you said, Jimmy. Wise there maybe by Coach Sarah Fairbanks.
Absolutely. It'll be interesting to see how Killester respond with Maguire missing from the lineup here for DCU. They definitely are weak in 5. Killester keep the ball under the basket. Great work from O'Halloran again, and just slipped away from it.
Killester inbounding the ball.
McCann puts her on the floor. Pull up jumper. Hudgens has read that
well.
well.
Has it, yes. Over to Paracasti. Out to Maeve O'Shea. To Paracasti. She's going for the long 3. Gets it.
And just like that, if you give Paracasti an inch of space there, she'll drop it on you.
Definitely, we've seen it time and time again with her. Fantastic young player. Oh, great move inside there.
Long gets the basket for Killester with a neat cut down the lane there.
Out to Housens. She's looking for help, she's looking for options. Takes the dribble instead, swings it out to Clancy, who drives in. Lovely basket.
Nice step to the basket.
Killester need to pull up their socks a bit here, I think, Jimmy.
Halloran working hard, doesn't get it to go. She's had a couple of those that kind of rimmed in and out for her, so she needs to stick going at that, keep putting the ball inside.
A 9-point game. Foul ball there. Anna Brennan drove in.
Basket is good, and she'll go to the line to shoot one here. DCU starting to assert their dominance now with 3:46 left in the first. Sarah Malone checks into the game for Ali Cleary for Killester.
And it's Brennan on the free throw line, looking to get the 3rd point, and does so.
We have subs for DCU here. Checking into the game, Cleana Hamill.
Slotting in there for Nicole Clancy.
DCU running the bench early on here, Mary. Getting all players warmed up, getting hands on the ball.
Yeah, they have a good deep bench there, DCU as well, so Fairbanks will know that she'll have to rest some of her key players. Killester will surely be putting pressure on them now. Malone inside for Killester. Just slips between 3 DCU players, and Killester come back out with it. Cross court there. O'Halloran.
O'Halloran taking a shot perhaps outside her comfort zone there. DCU push the ball in the hands of Power Cassidy.
Inside to Housens. She's surrounded there by Killester. Called for a jump ball.
And that's great defense there by Long, considering that Hudgens came from a real nice cut from the weak side there. Had time in the ball, but Killester closed it out straight away.
They've read her game well as well. They were on top of her there the minute she had that ball. We know how dangerous Housens can be when she gets inside, so Killester doing a good job on her there in that last play. DCU have stolen it here now though, and a great score by Anna Brennan.
McCann, nice pass inside to Halloran from Long for the 2. And Killester have that pace, they're well able to compete with DCU up and down the floor, but they'll have to put away the opportunities when they do get them.
Definitely, maybe those other 2 finals this week standing to DCU as well. Big occasion here, great score.
And at the minute I'd imagine Kieran Rowe would be thinking that's a bit too easy to let a DCU player run right down the lane for a layup like that, especially with so many bodies there.
O'Halloran here for Killester. Looks inside, gets the pass off. Great ball in and a great basket. Ali Connolly there for Killester, finishing off a nice Killester move. They've done a few nice plays here.
Absolutely. That's a lovely pin and seal by a guard in there for her size to hold the defender back and get the basket.
Good steal there by McCann.
McCann
gets the foul as well.
she was mugged there as she came across half court by DCU. They weren't going to have another fast break happen there.
And we're going for a timeout. 1:48 to play, quarter one. Welcome back here. We're in quarter one of the Hula Hoops Under-20s National Cup final between Pyrobel Killester and DCU Mercy. DCU Mercy having the better of those opening exchanges, leading 20 points to 8 at the moment.
DCU coming out in man defense, pick off the pass on the sloppy Killester offense here as Brennan goes hard to the basket.
Just doesn't manage to pull off that pass though, and it's back in the hands of Killester. They got away lightly there.
McCann on the ball here. Very versatile player. She takes it down the middle. Nice pass to O'Halloran, puts it on the floor.
Good score.
Excellent move by O'Halloran there. She perhaps made the basket a little bit tougher than she had to, but excellent finish on it.
Brennan again, being a bit of a danger player here for DCU so far this quarter.
And she is bumped and be a foul on the baseline for Killester, or for DCU rather, shots rather, sorry. Brennan was good with the first free throw earlier on. She continues with the second one here.
Good scoring from Brennan so far.
Yeah, she's 100% from the line there, so she'd be happy with that.
As O'Halloran feeds the ball inside for Killester. Again, DCU putting pressure on that ball as Ali Connolly looks for options, finds McCann.
DCU had the door slammed shut there when she went in.
Big time, but Malone was on hand to pick it up and meets the wall of DCU. Brona Power Cassidy coming out with that. She wants to watch her back there, yep. As Housdens settles things down, finds Power Cassidy. Maeve O'Shea calls for it, gets it.
And DCU so paced in their build-up, nothing rushed. Brennan on the ball, she might have to rush it now with 5 left in the shot clock.
Oh, unlucky there with that one. It was a nice drive in. O'Halloran has it again. McCann for Killester. A lovely player to watch as well. Very strong on the ball. And she's going to the line for 2.
And generally, Mary, as a coach, I'd always tell my teams that if you can hold the opposing team to say 10, 12 points per quarter, regardless how well your offense or doesn't go, you generally will be in a shout of winning that game. And at the minute you can see DCU holding Killester to 10, maybe 12 points, considering these free throws here for Ashley McCann.
Indeed, and they've been putting pressure on the ball every time it's been inbounded by Killester. It's been working for them.
Ashley McCann, of course, plays college basketball with the Royal College of Surgeons. One of their star players on that team.
Housdens, though, was on hand to pick up that rebound off the free throw. Hamill driving in there for DCU. Eric Cassidy's shot just a bit too late, and the buzzer is sounded on quarter 1. DCU lead 22-10. Welcome back here to quarter 2 of the Hula Hoops under 20 Women's National Cup final between DCU Mercy and Pyrobel Killester. DCU Mercy in possession at the moment. They have the lead from quarter 1 as Anna Brennan drives across. Rona Power Cassidy wins it back as Killester just got a hand to it there, but Power Cassidy.
Yeah, that was great defensive work from Sarah Malone there for Kester, but O'Shea drops in the 2 there.
Yeah. Good move by O'Shea, following up well and helping out Power Cassidy when she was surrounded by 3 Killester players there inside. And it's Ash McCann.
And Ash McCann having to work so hard to get the ball. You see the pressure from Power Cassidy there. She gets her own rebound back, goes strong to the basket, left hand doesn't go. Rebound by Power Cassidy again.
So crucial under those boards, both offensively and defensively, Power Cassidy, and also can really play any position. She drives in and draws the foul. And she'll also go to the line here for 1, deemed to be fouled as she went to the basket there.
And Power Cassidy provides so many tough matches because of the fact she grew up handling the ball, and she got a bit of a growth spurt to 5'9" there now. She's got the skills and can use it against taller players and smaller players.
Definitely. Well, she just missed that free throw there as Ash McCann picks it up for Killester. Over to Connolly. McCann calling for it. Can she keep it in? Just about.
Shepherded well by Power Cassidy there. There's no easy passes here being allowed by DCU.
Definitely not. Went inside to Malone. Back outside. Oh, great defense again. Maeve O'Shea, great hands there. And Power Cassidy sends it up the court. Takes the shot. And DCU there to rebound.
That's it, and you can see a bit of shooting practice here from DCU at the minute as they have an 18-point lead here. With 8:23 left in the second. Ball in the hands of Conley. Looks for options.
She gives it away though, and it's to Brennan, the speedy little guard who's already caused a good bit of damage. She got going a bit too fast there, I think. And Killester trying to get it back up the court. DCU just determined not to let them, and it's been called for a jump ball.
As we have a timeout call by Killester here. 8:02 left in the second. 10-28 lead in favour of DCU Mercy.
Welcome back here. We are in quarter 2 of the Hula Hoops under 20 Women's Cup final, and it's DCU holding an 18-point lead as Killester get play back underway. Ash McCann guarded there by Brona Power Cassidy of DCU. McCann pops it inside to O'Halloran, moves it across the key well. Unlucky not to see it drop, and it's Gubeli who comes out with it for DCU but doesn't pull off the pass, and it's McCann who draws the foul as she wins that ball back for Killester. It's going to be a Killester ball.
Great work by McCann in reading that there, and Power Cassidy will feel unlucky to pick up that foul, but it was more to McCann's hustle there. She inbounds the ball for Killester across the long.
McCarthy there to O'Halloran. O'Halloran went to drive but decided against it. Out to McCann. Bailey keeping a close eye on her there though. Knocked it out of her hands. It was drawn the foul. Is it on Power Cassidy once more? Looks like it is.
It has to be said, though, up to that, Power Cassidy showing great defensive footwork there, not allowing anything in the lane, defending a much bigger player in Halloran there, but forcing him to pass the ball back outside to McCann.
Definitely, but 2 fouls in quick succession for her there. 7:22 here to play. First one's good for Killester.
And that's Killester's first basket in about 4 minutes, Mary, so they'll need to keep the scoreboard ticking over a little bit better than that to compete with DCU here.
And McCann nets the second as Brennan brings it back up the court for DCU. Finds Power Cassidy for the handover. Out to O'Shea. Good move by O'Shea.
Great shot in the corner from Mercy.
Yeah, Nicole Clancy shooting well there for them. She's got a few nice shots off already this half. Killester respond well.
Along with the bank shot there for Killester, and they're not going away just yet with 6 minutes left here in the second. Brennan sets it up across to O'Shea. Down low to Gabrieli. O'Shea down the middle, doesn't get her to go. Rebound by that girl McCann again as she pushes up the floor. She's got numbers behind her though.
And manages to keep hold of it and score. Great score and drive there by Ash McCann.
Absolutely, it really was a case of the small fish in the shark tank thing as DCU closed in, but she held on and got her basket.
Bailey here, looking to sneak inside. Spins, turns, feeds it back out to Clancy. Clancy with the shot.
DCU just have so many offensive weapons, Mary.
Definitely. They've been showing off their outside shooting here in style as O'Halloran drives inside for Killester and draws the foul. Of course, this is the first game of a big day of games here, so be sure to stay tuned with us. Coming up with the Hula Hoops Under 20 men's final next, as Neptune and Cubs face each other once more. They've already met in the Under 18 men's. They're now meeting in the Under 20s. Neptune going for their third title of the weekend. And then that's going to be followed by the senior women's final between Ulster Rockets and Marble City Hawks, both of whom are in their first senior final at this level. And followed then at 5:15 live on TG Cahir, Ambassador UCC Glanmire chasing 4 in a row against Courtyard Liffey Celtic. So it's going to be a massive day of basketball here again.
So Halloran is unlucky with the 2 free throws there. 16-33 in favour of DCU here still.
And it's Fennell with the ball. Again, another player who's featured strongly this week. Back out to Fennell. Over to O'Shea, to Gavelli. Clancy to O'Shea. Down to Hamill. Back to O'Shea. Doesn't drop for her. She favours that shot though.
Yeah, and that's still a good offense for DCU. Like, they ran it down to within 6 or 5 seconds of shot clock, and it still was a good shot they took, even though it didn't drop. They'll still be relatively happy enough with that. And Coach Fairbanks there will be happy how her team are playing currently at the minute.
Fairbanks herself, of course, a key player for the DCU Mercy Super League team. Fennell here with the shot. Oh, unlucky there for Clancy. She almost had the rebound there, but it just popped out of her hand and over the baseline. Going to be a Killester ball.
And that's not the first time today, Mary, that Clancy's picked up that weak side rebound there. Killester perhaps needs to be more aware of that when the shot goes up, that they've got to find their defenders.
McCann driving inside, but it just doesn't go for her. And it's back to Fennell.
Perhaps a little bit of fatigue there on that layup there. Nice move by McCann though.
We're midway through the second. Gavelli. Fennell rebounds well. Back out to Hamill. Across to Clancy and to O'Shea. Doesn't drop for O'Shea, and Killester had the rebound, but Gabali was there to steal it off them. O'Shea and O'Halloran. A hectic couple of seconds there from DCU.
Absolutely, and DCU are murdering Killester on those weak side rebounds. Every shot that's gone up, there's 2 and 3 players crashing on the opposite side, so Killester will really have to tighten up, find their opposing players earlier and make sure there's no second chance opportunity to DCU, as they will punish them to continue this.
Of course, a big year for Kester this year. The club is celebrating their 50th anniversary. So it would be nice to bring home some silverware for it. O'Halloran, DCU steal it.
Great hands by Gavelli again there. She picked it off that from O'Halloran.
Clancy to Hamill to Fennell, inside to O'Shea. Good defence there from O'Halloran though, and it's a Kester ball.
Yeah, and Kester improving the defence there.
As Housden's come back into the game for Maeve O'Shea for DCU Mercy.
O'Shea put in a good quarter and a half there. She sits to take a break with 2 fouls. McCann on the ball for Kester up the floor. DCU still matching up on defence as they come across the halfway line.
Yeah, good movement inside. Ali Connolly finds McCann once more. McCann takes it on herself. Good score. Ruth Fennell now for DCU. Inside to Gavelli. Lovely score.
And Kester perhaps on offense need to look to isolate McCann more like they did the last trip down the floor, as she's a player who can take on a varied amount of size defenders and get to the basket. On the other end, they've got to stop them weak side cuts and open shots at the top of the key from DCU.
And Fennell left wide open there to collect that rebound, uncontested. She puts it out to Gavelli. Across to Clancy. Finds Hamill. Housens is there for the rebound and draws the foul.
And with 3 minutes 10 left in the second quarter here, Mary, it has to be DCU, the much happier team.
Indeed, as Aoife Maguire comes back into the game, and Brona Pyrocasti indeed for DCU. Looks like Kieran Rowe is going to make a substitute there. No, he's just having a quiet word with McCann.
But he's just short in the first. It can be hard to come in and hit free throws after sitting on the bench for a little while. You'd be a bit cold.
Free throws can be hard in general, I think, though.
Yes, personal experience would have taught me that over the last week or so. Ball ahead for Kester here. O'Halloran on top of the 3.
To McCann. McCann drives in, taking a lot on herself this morning rather. Getting ahead of myself as Maguire passes it over to Clancy, finds Brona Pyrocasti. She's taking the long shot. It's not high enough for her there.
Great rebound there for Kester by Long.
Gone out for a Kester ball as well. Ali Connolly pops it into McCann. McCann patient now.
She's been well shepherded by Power Cassie there, and she's not even stepping off when she does give up the ball. So an indication of how crucial they feel McCann is to Kester.
Indeed. She's been showing how crucial she is though. She just drives inside.
Ball inside to Hudgens, takes a little drop step. Basket is good according to Patch, and she's shooting one from the free throw line. And you can just get the feeling, Mary, that perhaps DCU's transition from defense to offense is a lot smoother than Kester's. But when they do get up on offense, or after working so hard, that it takes an extra bit of concentration to try and set something up.
Indeed, Housden nets that one to make it 18-37 in favour of DCU.
DCU with the press here. Maguire trying to close out long. O'Halloran got a hand to it, but it goes out of bounds off the hands of Rachel Hudgens.
Good matchup there really as well between Housens and O'Halloran, Jimmy.
Absolutely, it's a battle. You have two 6-foot+ players there battling hard. Hudgens listed at 6'3" and O'Halloran at 6'2", like so. And both physical players as well.
Cross court here now to Connolly. Back out O'Halloran, has it.
DCU so quick to collapse when the ball goes inside there, Mary. Leaves very little options for Kester.
Indeed, and we've just seen it there now. They've stole it there. Back out to Pyrocasti. She finds Fennell, who just keeps it in play. Oh, lovely ball in. Maguire, great score.
Maguire had to sit there with foul trouble for the quarter and a bit there. Comes back in as normal service resumes for her.
As McCann pops it into O'Halloran. Brona Power nearly had it, but O'Halloran managed to keep hold of it out to Connolly. Lovely score.
Massive three from Connolly to keep this game still a factor. Picked off by O'Halloran. Great defence.
Maguire called for a foul there.
As O'Halloran actually, sorry, Mary was called for that. She was deemed to have. Deemed Maguire controlled the ball before that foul. O'Halloran will shoot 2 from the line as DCU are in the penalty.
20-point game here. 1:13 to play. First one's good.
And given that it is a 20-point game, I don't think it's a lead that's not assailable for Killester. I feel if they come out in the second half and get a good push, perhaps they can close that gap.
Indeed, as Maguire brings it back up. Clancy was calling for it.
Back to Maguire.
Shot up. Just off the front of the basket there. Housens with the rebound. And it's a jump ball, so it's a DCU ball.
1 minute left, trailing by 19 Killester. With a lot of work to do going into the half here.
What a score from Clancy.
As Clancy went like a hot nitro butter there, right down the middle for the easy layup. Long on the wing for Killester, closed out from Maguire. Inside O'Halloran, makes a move, closed down, too much in there.
Great defense from DCU once again, and it's Clancy. They're calling for it. That just had a bit too much length on it there though.
Yeah, Clancy got a bit excited there. She thought Power Cassidy had sprung to about 6'8" with that pass, but Killester ball with 32 seconds left here.
And it's McCann yet again setting the play up for Killester. Over to Connolly, back to McCann. She's looking for O'Halloran, drives inside herself.
She needed to draw some glass on that to bank it in, but doesn't go. Rebound by Fenley ahead. Power Cassidy, she Hudgens inside if she wants her.
Oh, call for a travel. I think we're gonna have a little discussion about that, the refs there, are we? Foul.
Yeah, call for a charge there on Brona Power Cassidy.
And Cleena Hamill coming back in there for Brona Power Cassidy, who's on her 3rd foul. 8 seconds to go here in quarter 2.
Pressed by DCU here, hoping to force Killester into a tough shot. McCann on the ball. She takes it past one defender. Recovered, pulls up for 3.
And that's the halftime. It is DCU 43, Killester 22. Arena in Tala, where we are just getting underway here in quarter 3 in the Hula Hoops Women's Under-20s Cup Final between Pyrobel Killester and DCU Mercy. DCU Mercy holding a 43 to 22 point lead as Killester just can't keep control of that ball and it goes out of play. Jimmy, you've got a couple of stats from us there from the halftime.
Yeah, just based on the first half there, Killester shooting at 26%, whereas DCU are almost making half their shots on 46%. But the big difference for me, Mary, is the rebounds. The DCU are plus 11 on rebounds, and that's really hurting Killester because he's giving second chance opportunities for DCU.
Brennan there with a fantastic 3-pointer for DCU.
Absolutely. It has to be said, DCU getting scores from players that wouldn't normally be scoring as high, with Brennan on 12 points there and Clancy on 13, taking some of the pressure perhaps off Hutchinson and Power Cassidy to get baskets.
Foul call there, so it's going to be a Killester sideline ball. McCann looking for options, finds it with O'Halloran. O'Halloran swings it back outside. Too long, but she's called for travel.
Called for the walk there by referee Ines today.
And it's DCU once more in possession. Housdens comes up high to get that ball, pops it out to Maguire. Maguire through, Housdens, good score.
Excellent score for DCU there. Maguire cut through the defence, nice dish to Hutchinson there, down to the end. O'Halloran on the ball, skips it outside, picked off.
Maeve O'Shea with a great steal there, and it's over to Brennan. Brennan out to Clancy, slows it down a little bit, back out to O'Shea, to Clancy, to Maguire. Maguire drives through, doesn't go for her though, and Killester just about come out with it there.
Maguire used that little jab step so effectively there to get the defender going right as she spins left of the ball.
McCann to O'Halloran. O'Halloran met with a wall of DCU defence. McCann puts it up. Good rebounding there by Maguire. And DCU back to set it up once more. Brennan inside to Housdens.
Killester sitting in a 3-2 zone here.
Maeve O'Shea almost lost control of that ball, but just managed to keep it in. She swings it out to Maguire, finds O'Shea inside.
Great feed inside by Maguire there. O'Shea perhaps wasn't expecting to get the ball so deep.
It would have been a nice finish if it had. Lovely score by Killester.
Ball in the hands of Brennan for DCU as she pushes down the floor. Skipped ahead. O'Shea pulls up. Hutchinson and O'Halloran fighting. Hutchinson with the board. Jump ball, says the referee. It will remain DCU ball. As Sarah Malone checks back into the game. Checking out is Ali Cleary.
And a DCU ball from the baseline, as you said. Brennan into Housdens. Finds Maguire inside.
Maguire so effective with that turn.
And O'Shea has got the rebound. Scrabble for it here. O'Shea wins it. Back to Brennan. Brennan driving at pace at the Killester defence.
Yeah, perhaps Brennan would have been better off to hold up there. 1v3 are not the best options. Will be a turnover out of bounds. Killester ball back in the hands of McCann as she pushes down floor now.
McCann bringing it up. O'Halloran trying to give her a screen there, but it's stolen by DCU. Maguire to Housdens. She waits patiently, and it pays off.
Yeah, Rachel's so clever there, hedging high in that screen there, making sure she was going to pick off any errant passes inside from Killester. This
Another
time
good
O'Shea.
steal, yeah. O'Shea does the wise, holds it up till she gets some support. Wasn't expecting the ball back there, but she gets it across to Housdens. Maguire to Clancy. Housdens with the rebound. Good score. And we're going for a timeout. 6:20 to play here in quarter 3 at the National Basketball Arena in Tala. Back here to quarter 3, 6:20 to play. DCU firmly in control of this Hula Hoops Under 20 Women's Cup final. Jimmy, would you agree?
Yeah, and we talked about earlier, they're still continuing to pick up every weak side rebound and second chance opportunities here. And good ball movement from DCU on offense is forcing Kester to chase shadows out there on the floor at times.
O'Grady's shot there for Kester falls short, and Maguire, fabulous move. Maguire with the pass there into Clancy for a great score.
That's probably the best pass I've seen all weekend, Mary. That was a quarterback pass there from Ethan Maguire.
Good response there by McCann. But I think the mountain may be a bit too big to climb, is it?
I don't know, having said that, there's still a good quarter and a half left here, and Kester keep chipping away, get it back to maybe 10, 12 points going into the fourth, and it's possible here, but Hudgens picks off another errant pass from Kester as she breaks down the floor with numbers.
Indeed, well, McCann, Connolly and O'Halloran key for Kester if they are to come back. Clancy with the long shot.
Clancy drops it in there to continue her scoring prowess for DCU, having a good day outside today for Clancy shooting wise. McCann on the ball here, closely guarded by Clancy. Out to O'Halloran here, closely guided by Hutchinson, puts on the floor. Connolly, back in the hands of Connolly here. Time expires, good defense in DCU, forcing the shot clock violation.
And a sub in here for Kester. Gabrielle coming on for Kieran Rose charges as Maguire brings the ball in to Brennan. Brennan to Hamill. Good defense there by Kester to win it. Hamill has it back though. Does she find her? Jump ball.
Hudgens O'Halloran dive on it there. Maybe jump ball in favour of Kester. Timeout called by Kieran Rowe and his Kester bench as they trail 26-57 to DCU.
4:14 is what's on the clock here in quarter 3 in this Hula Hoops Women's Under 20 National Cup Final. Can DCU hold on to this lead and make it 2 finals in 2 days for them? 2 winning finals, that is, having won the Under 18 yesterday.
Long for 2, doesn't get it to go. Rebound Maguire. She's looking to push the ball fast up the floor straight away. Hudgens underneath the basket. She sees her. Pull up by Hudgens.
Good score. Oh, and Maguire's won it back. No, she's called for a travel.
Traveller dance move there. I wasn't sure the ref was excited about calling that one as it's Killester ball.
McCann, instrumental in this Killester offense, setting it up once more. Out to Long.
You kind of feel, Mary, that Killester really need to go maybe on an 8-0 run or 10-0 run here to pull the game back a little bit to give them some chance going into the 4th here as Hutchins breaks down the ball.
Clancy to Brennan. Brennan, still Brennan, goes all the way, just doesn't lift it high enough. And Maguire knocks it off Killester, and it's going to be a DCU ball.
Good work by Brennan there. She called that horns play for the 2 high picks, but perhaps should have waited for the screen to come before she went. The defender could recover in time and forced her to stretch, but got lucky on the ball out of bounds for DCU.
Deborah Seeley coming on there for DCU. Deborah, we had a great game for their under 18 team yesterday. Coming in to the game here wearing number 10.
Yeah, Deborah shot the ball very well the other day for the under 18 team.
As Maguire gets it into Housens, swings it back outside. Hamill falls short there. Good defense from Killester. Oh, and Connolly just can't find McCann with that pass, and it goes out over the side.
Killester really rushing here, and they're throwing bad passes that are difficult to catch. So we need a bit more composure here as Long gets nailed by the screen from Maguire. Legal screen, haven't said that, but she still got nailed by it. It's very important that your teammates help each other out there and call these screens early, so
you know what you're running into. As McCann again to Connolly. McCann
guarded by Seeley. She takes her all the basket. McCann unlucky to get a goal.
Seeley has it, but it comes off O'Halloran. Still going to be a DCU ball though.
And just looking at the benches here, Mary, like DCU have so many tangibles that can sub in and out here. Players of equal stature and each bringing their own uniqueness to the team. Killester with a big bench also, but you kind of feel DCU have the deeper bench.
As Hamill looks to drive through for DCU. She gives it away to Killester though. Oh, Killester scrambling for it now. Jump ball.
DCU ball. Has said O'Halloran though, she's a player I've seen falling on the floor a couple times, jumping on loose balls. It's very important to have a player of that hustle out there. She's working exceptionally hard.
Definitely, and they've won a few jump balls from that. So Brennan drives round. Out to Maguire. Housens picks it up. Seeley to Housens. Maguire wins that out of the air. Housens battles again.
Second chance opportunities again for DCU. It'll be a Killester ball and this jump ball, but they're just starting to have their way with Killester now.
Just seeing in the back of your screen there some of the under 20 men's team coming in.
As Laura Lyons checks into the game and Ashley McCann takes their first break. 1:36 left in the third here. DCU comfortable lead, 59-26 against Killester.
And still a full quarter to play here in this Hula Hoops under 20 women's final. As Killester moved the ball well around. O'Halloran gets it inside. And they've got their own rebound again. O'Halloran. Such a strong player for Killester. Long with the shot. Hamill there to rebound. Gives it to Maguire. Maguire up to Brennan.
Long left the foot out a bit too long there, pardon the term phrase, but gets called for the foul. Brennan will inbound from the sideline. DCU. She's Maguire to her left. Hudgens top of the key.
Goes with Maguire. Maguire drives.
Maguire is so effective at using her body there. She really sells that jab step, always goes to her left. A couple of big strides there, she'll right hit the basket, picks up the foul, and I'd be pretty confident she'll knock the 2 down from the free throw line.
First one's good. I thought you might have jinxed her there, but first one's in.
No, Maguire's a baller, she'll knock these down.
You were proven correct. 57 seconds on the clock. 26-61 in favour of DCU. As Killester come back up the court. Connolly.
DCU still playing really intense defense there. Connolly off her foot, recovers it. Brennan right down there with her, jump ball. If that's the call, it's hard to see. Yes, jump ball, DCU ball. .41 seconds left here in this under-20 cup final between DCU Mercy and Killester. DCU Mercy getting off to a really good start in the first quarter. Killester have been chasing the game since then, as it seems to be an issue over possession arrow here at the table.
Yeah, referee Martin McGettrick just checking on possession, and it's actually switching.
So it's back to being a DCU ball here. 41 seconds left here. Killester push up the floor, looking to get something back here on DCU.
Brennan, confident and quick on that ball, gets it up to Maguire. Maguire to Hamill, to Housdens. 26 seconds they've got. Seeley.
9 on the shot clock here.
Maguire back to Seeley. Brennan's calling for her. She needs to shoot it. Doesn't go, and O'Halloran has it for Killester. Sent up the court there to Lyons. And DeBorgo has it now, driving inside. And that is the end of the third quarter. DCU still firmly in control here, leading 61 to Killester's 26. Fennell just falls short for Fennell, but she wins her own rebound, and it comes back out round to Maeve O'Shea.
Basket is good. And I think, to be honest, Mary, like Kieran Rowan the last timer was probably telling his team that defensively we probably need to stop any second chance opportunities from DCU, because they probably will get the shots at the minute on offense, but also on their own offense to not try and bite back too much at one time. They're better off go for 6 points, 7 points every 2 or 3 minutes and take it back that way, as opposed to going out looking to knock down all the shots they can to get the lead back really quickly. Ball picked off by DCU again here.
Fennel has it. Power Cassidy keeps control of it. Back out to Fennel. Good screen there to let Fennel through. Power Cassidy to O'Shea. Good score.
O'Shea drops it in there to keep DCU 65-26 ahead of Killester here. McCann on the ball, doesn't use the screen for Halloran, pulls up mid-range, halfway down, rolls out. Rebound O'Shea.
O'Shea to Fennel. Inside, Brona Power Cassidy. Back inside to DCU. Unlucky there not to see some nice movement again by DCU.
As Ali Donoghue was doing her best to get shots there, but couldn't seem to get it to fall. Perhaps should have went on the first option there. It'll be Killester ball. DCU continuing to press up the floor here. They're definitely not going to step off the gas on Killester.
McCann with the ball for Killester. Inside to O'Halloran. Back outside. Doesn't drop for them though, and Maeve O'Shea uncontested there for that rebound. Gives it to Fennel. Fennel.
Good defense by O'Halloran there, closing off that drive there from Fennel initially.
Power Cassidy tries to pass it down the baseline, gets knocked out, and it's going to be a DCU ball.
Yeah, Lions did well for cover there, knocked that ball out of bounds rather than let it travel all the way across to an open shooter.
Ali Cleary coming back onto the court there for Killester. To Ali, to O'Shea. Fennel. Jump shot, but just doesn't go high enough for her. And it's McCann, Killester again, coming back up the court. The idea was right there, but it just didn't work out for her there. She tried to send it inside to Cleary.
Yeah, absolutely. And Killester working so hard and trying so hard, but sometimes you can have the quicksand effect that the harder you try, the worse things get. And for the minute, nothing seems to be coming off for Killester.
You definitely can't fault them for determination though. And
push off foul on Fennel there. She was a bit aggressive trying to move the defender there.
Maybe a Killester ball. McCann inbounding here. O'Halloran.
McCann strong move to the basket there. Score is good. She'll shoot one there. That should brings Killester back 28-65. Still trailing DCU here with 8:05 left in the fourth. Free throw from McCann is good.
And we're back with DCU. Fennel. Still Fennel as she weighs up her options and just gives a bit too much on that pass there inside to Donoghue.
Yeah, and a nice play by Donoghue there. Faked the screen, roll to the basket. Slight overthrow from Fennel, but the idea was good.
McCann once more. Crossed. Oh, stolen away by O'Shea to Fennel.
Great defense by Malone though. Came back and snuffed that out.
As Deborah Seeley comes in for DCU, replacing Brona Power Cassidy.
You kind of get the impression in a game like this, none of the DCU players want to come off there. They were hoping it wasn't them, but ball now with O'Shea.
Fennel for the shot. And O'Halloran, good rebounding there from O'Halloran as gives it off to McCann. McCann still pops it outside. Oh, nice score. Ali Cleary there with the shot for Killester as Fennel brings the ball back up. 7:22 here to play in quarter four. It's a few wayward passes there by DCU.
Yeah, but you feel with a 33-point lead that you can afford to have a few bad passes out there. I don't think DCU will be worrying, but Killester really need to push now this next 5-6 minutes of the 7 remaining minutes to have any chance of getting back here. And
it's McCann again, really the driving force behind this Killester offense.
As Driscoll checks into the game for DCU. Checking out is O'Shea, who had has had a very productive 3 quarters so far in this game.
Indeed, as Fennell brings the ball up once more to Seeley. To Gavali, to Fennell, into O'Driscoll just on the court, first touch. Lovely score.
Yeah, lovely soft hands by O'Driscoll there. She didn't waste any time in getting on the scoreboard. Used her height down low. Nice and soft up off the glass with the right hand there.
As Killester look to set something up here, O'Halloran takes it on herself. And O'Driscoll there to rebound. Out to Fennell, down to Deborah Seeley. One back though, and one well.
McCann.
By McCann.
Great defense by Fennell there. She didn't bail her out with a foul. She stuck with her, got her hand on the ball. As Killester makes some subs here. O'Halloran taking a break along with Connolly.
And it's Clara Murray and Connolly coming back in.
As Malone takes a break for Killester.
Connolly on the ball, hand off to McCann, spins around. Unlucky not to see that one drop for a nice move. Fennell gives it to Seeley. Seeley outside. Donahue just couldn't get that one, but O'Driscoll's there again.
O'Driscoll again there, getting great position on the weak side rebound, puts it in. Very productive 2 minutes for O'Driscoll so far here. 4 points and 2 rebounds.
Definitely, as Killester go for the shot. Drops short. Fennell is there once more. Fighting hard for that ball. Donahue now.
As you know yourself, Mary, any team that controls the tempo of the game generally come out the victor. And right now you'd have to say DCU really in control of the tempo.
Great score there by Connolly for Killester.
Finally in the ball, O'Driscoll, top of the tree. Seeley, she has Sarah Gravali down low looking for it. Goes outside, picked off there.
Donahue just seemed to trip over there and just couldn't keep her hands on the ball. McCann with the long shot. Fabulous score.
I'd say McCann battling so hard for Killester there. She knocks down the tree. Great screen from O'Driscoll. Great roll to the basket.
Doesn't make it though, but what a move by O'Driscoll. Clever basketball.
Yeah, that was great defense by McCann there to stop that basket coming there. She's really a player that's working on both ends of the floor here right now. As Seeley takes a break and checking back into the game is Clancy for DCU.
Fennell with the ball here for DCU.
As Sarah Gravely chases it down, does well to hold it there.
Into Donahue. Draws the foul, she'll be heading to the line.
Donahue at the line for 2 here.
First one falls short. Second one gets up on the backboard but doesn't drop for her.
Yeah, the referee deemed that Sarah Gravely had broke the line there. So it'll be Killester ball.
And again, McCann, who has worked so tirelessly for Killester today. Indeed, a lot of the Killester team working so hard, just in the face of a strong DCU Mercy team.
Great rebound by Sarah there, back in the hands of Fennelly. Oh, O'Driscoll had a great feed there from Fennelly, didn't come off though. Bit of grease in that ball, it slips out of bounds, and it'll be Killester ball with 3:59 left here in the fourth. Mary, has to be said, this game could perhaps be well out of sight at this stage for Killester.
Yeah, 37-69 and under 4 minutes to play. Kester still plugging away at it though. McCann.
Strong to the basket, doesn't get it to go. Rebound by Donoghue in the hands of Fennelly. They're breaking numbers down the floor. Kester well back though.
Fennell manages to keep her hand on it. Donoghue finds O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll with the long shot.
Good shot from O'Driscoll there. She's doing so well. She came in. If that shot had fell, I'd be going home and doing the lotto if I was O'Driscoll.
Yeah, she's definitely made a massive impact since she's come in.
McCann on the ball for Kester here.
Good moving inside there for Kester. She's taking her time though, setting it up well.
O'Driscoll gets a hand on the ball there, working so hard at both ends of the floor since she came in this game here.
Donoghue tries to find Gabelli but doesn't succeed. And we're back in the hands of Kester.
McCann draws the foul, gets the basket and will shoot the free throw. McCann working tirelessly as always here. And you love to see that on a team, Mary, where you have a player who just has obnoxious self-belief and keeps going. It drives other players on. Just today it's not happening for Kester, but against a very polished DCU team here.
Free throw is good for McCann, and it's Fennell. Fennell bringing it back up here for DCU. Pressure on the ball still from Kester. Continuing to work as O'Driscoll finds Donoghue. And she gets the foul.
Great backdoor cut, great read from O'Driscoll there, who has to be said has been everything good for DCU since she came into this game.
Most definitely. And Donoghue is on the line once more. 2:55 here to play in quarter 4. Kester bringing down that scoreline a small bit in the last couple of minutes. 40-60, 40-70 it is now since that free throw went in. Donoghue looking to make it 2 from 2. Just pops out for there. Kester on the break. Oh, DCU nearly took it off from there, but they managed to keep firm.
Murray strong to the basket, did well, but unfortunately no foul in resulting contact.
And it's Fennell again to Clancy. Clancy's looking, see who's moving for her. Fennell.
Turns the corner, will fancy a shot here, no.
We were both fooled by that one, I think. Thought she was going for it as well, and the travel is called.
That means you both would have bought in that head fake, Mary. You'd be looking at each other going, where is Fennell gone? As McCann is subbed out, much to the applause of both sets of supporters here after putting in a serious shift for the last 3.5 quarters.
Definitely. Connolly with the ball for Kester. Good movement there. Oh, just doesn't drop for them, unfortunately. Fennell powering back up the court. She's 2 with her. Gabelli down the base to Donoghue, to Clancy. And Kester's Rachel Jameson wins it there for them.
Yeah, good chase down rebound from Jameson there. As DCU continue to put pressure on Kester.
DeBorgo puts it outside. Oh, nice score. Just 1:39 here to play in quarter 4. Hula Hoops under 20 Women's National Cup final. As Clancy.
Although there's been a lot of outstanding players on the floor here, Mary, anyone caught your eye in particular throughout the game? Or
there's been a good few, as you said, across both teams. O'Driscoll most notably since she's come in for DCU. And of course Aoife Maguire, Maeve O'Shea, Brona Paracasti. So many you could name on that DCU team. And McCann, of course, on Kester. Connolly and O'Halloran also been strong for Kester today.
Rebound by that girl Clancy there. She's passed it back to Donoghue.
DCU still battling for it there. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession DCU by the looks of it.
But yeah, no, a lot of standout players today, and definitely on the DCU bench. Rachel Hudgens there, excellent. Aoife Maguire, excellent. You can really see the Premier League play really standing to her as she dominated when she was on the floor here early on. Nice move inside by Clancy. Doesn't get her to go. O'Driscoll offensive rebound, puts her on the floor and back in the basket. Excellent work from O'Driscoll.
and Clancy is another DCU star who's been doing very well today. Her outside shooting has been brilliant. And she has the ball back here. Gets a bit of a knock. Oh, wide open there is Donoghue, and she was screaming for it. And they get the basket. 74-42.
43 seconds left. It's all but over here in the arena. But don't forget, coming up, we have an excellent men's under-20 final between Cubs and that super team of Neptune. O'Driscoll with the defensive rebound. I'd say is not far off a double-double since she came in here early in the fourth.
Definitely. 22 seconds to go. 22 seconds till we see who will be crowned champions, though at this stage at DCU firmly in control. O'Driscoll again. She really has been so instrumental since she came in here. She's just found the positions, found the space, and now she's heading to the free throw line.
Absolutely. To be honest, Mira, I'm very impressed with O'Driscoll, and if ever she felt like transferring, she'd be more than welcome in my Tigers club in Maynooth. But for now, she's going to shoot 2 free throws for DCU.
And the first one's good. Two from two.
34-point deficit here with 10 seconds as DCU prepared to celebrate on the sidelines here.
And what a fantastic 2 days it's been for that club. As we're down, and that's the final buzzer. It's all over here in the National Basketball Arena, and DCU Mercy are Hula Hoops under-20 women's National Cup champions. 2 enormous wins for this club in the last 2 days. Crowned under-18 champions yesterday with a win over Ambassador UCC Glanmire, and now under-20 champions with an absolutely phenomenal display here against Pyrobel Killester, winning out 42-76 in the end. Jimmy, what a performance and what a couple of days for DCU.
Absolutely, absolutely. But it has to be said, Killester probably didn't get off to the best start, but fought so hard throughout the game to come back. And I've been on teams where you find yourself down with that deficit going into a game like that, and they work tireless towards the end. So they'll regroup, they'll come back from this. A lot of these players will go on and play with the Premier League team and the Division 1 team in Killester. So while today wasn't their day, it was DCU's, but all in all, good basketball played by both teams here.
Indeed, as President of Basketball Ireland, Teresa Walsh, heads up to make the presentations. Starting with Killester, are going to be first up, led out by Captain Aoife O'Halloran. Some very talented players on this Killester squad, Jimmy, as we've said time and time again. McCann, as she comes up, being one of them.
Yeah, McCann was super there along with Connolly and O'Halloran there. They put in huge work shift there for 4 quarters. While it's silver today, they can still be proud of how they handle themselves out there on the floor.
And nice to see DCU giving them a guard as they come down off those steps. These girls, of course, know each other inside out, many of them friends.
That's it, many of them played on Irish teams together, and the basketball community is such a small community, so it's great to see that players do recognise each other. Obviously on the court it's war, but at the same time when you come off the court it's family.
And Kieran Rowe, player with the men's Super League team, and Mark Renell come up to collect their medals as well. Kieran Rowe doing great work with the underage setup in Killester. Also a highly respected referee as well, and of course a fantastic player on the Pyrobel Killester men's Super League team.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to be trying to chase him around the court, to be honest. He's very fast.
And here we go.
Brennan, who had a super game as well.
Great to see DCU, much deserved victory here as they get their winners' medals. A fantastic display here by this young, talented team, many of whom, as we keep saying, are still under 18. Looks like a bright future for this DCU Mercy club.
Absolutely.
Head coach of the Super League team, Mark Ingle, on the sideline there with Sarah Fairbanks. Assistant coach here, Mark, is for this team. And I'm sure he's happy to see the depth of talent that is in this club, that it's going to be feeding into that Super League team for years to come.
Kester collects a medal, one of the most impressive players I've seen make an impact in a single quarter this weekend.
And the cup and the MVP award, that golden ball that every player dreams of winning on National Cup final day, are sitting there waiting to be delivered. Whose hands it's going to go into, we don't yet know. But there's so many options. As we said, it's definitely been a hard choice for them. And we're just about to be announced here. And it's Nicole Clancy. DCU Mercy's Nicole Clancy. An unbelievable game from her today. Some superb outside scoring. Jimmy, she's just been really on form.
She was a player that showed a bit of everything today. She was rebounding, defending well, got out and run the floor, and was at the end of plays to knock down big shots for DCU early on.
Indeed, well, great to see her coming down with that golden ball, beaming from ear to ear as they circle around her to celebrate. But there's still one more vital presentation. The cup. And it's Aoife Maguire going up to get that cup. And what a win it's been. What a 2 days it's been.
Yeah, you can see how much it means to DCU players here. They're literally... days like this don't get any better.
She's running and she's swamped.
I can hear the decibels are screeching up here, Mary. I hope they're better singers.
Indeed, and what a game it's been here. Under 20 women's champions, that's who you're looking at, DCU Mercy. And that's it, folks. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with the men's under 20 finals, Cubs versus BFG Neptune.